It's my solo project.
Anything?
The show that brings 5 old friends and bandmates back together to keep up with each other, keep up with what's going on in the world, talk about things we like, and continue to spread the gospel of Christ as far as we can spread it. Cheerio, old mate. I'm chuffed to bits for the lot of you attending. Fancy a chinwag with the fellas of DK. Let's crack on then.
When did she get reverb?
From day one.
Oh, I didn't notice it till just now. I guess my headphones weren't that great.
No, it's nothing but the best.
Nothing but the best at DK Talk Radio.
Spared no expense.
That's right.
Spared
no expense.
Are we going to get a strike from that?
Oh, we're probably off the air already.
Okay.
We were never on the air.
We quoted Jurassic Pork.
Yep. Oh, wait, we got to change camera.
Yeah.
See what you did there.
I don't see what Brad did
There
there.
we
It
go.
is.
Nice. Yep. So, welcome to DK Talk. Wait, we've already been through that. The
Oh,
British
yeah,
lady
yeah.
has already done that. All right.
Still welcome.
Welcome to us.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we're officially down to one camera tonight. It's going to be super boring for everybody. Yay.
Yeah.
We have here in the DK Talk Radio studio with us.
Full house.
Yeah. 13 seconds to Mars. What is it?
You don't. No, that's what
13
we're talking
seconds
about.
of silence.
6.5 hours to Toledo.
Yep.
They are the next DK.
DK 2.0.
That's right.
2 plates of cup and a rusty paper.
Except they're actually going to be good, is what they promised.
It's actually going to be good.
Well, we promised we were going to be good too.
Well, we did.
That's true.
Yep. We gave it our darn.
It only took 25 years.
So it's been like a month
For real.
since we got to hang out. What has gone on in that month?
Nothing. I'm just
It
kidding.
looks like Stu and I went on vacation, not together.
Oh, we did go together, hand in hand. Baby.
Where'd you go, Josh?
Yeah, where did you go?
I just went to Destin for like a few days.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were taking a vacay.
It was short.
My family went to Santuck this year. It was.
That's just down the street, though.
We stayed home. We didn't really go anywhere.
I haven't done anything since the last time we met. I don't
You
think.
threw axes.
I threw axes. Yes, that was
Okay.
fun.
Okay.
Went to Prattville Axe. Shout out. It's actually really, really fun. I thought it was going to be okay and a fun thing, but we had booked an hour and a half of throwing axes, and I'm thinking that's an hour and a half of doing
Throwing
one
axe.
thing.
Right?
But the youth loved it. I loved it. It was fun. Got really good at it.
Good.
I got like 6 bullseyes. I think DK Talk Radio.
Oh!
Whoa.
Wow.
Sorry.
Man, that sounded almost like a really bad song.
I got click happy
Almost.
for a minute.
Sounded
I went.
somewhat familiar.
Yeah.
I went to the great state of Maine, the Alabama of the North,
Really? Why do you call it that?
because it is the Alabama of the North. It's as soon as you're outside the city, when you're in the city, it's a big city. You got all the crosswalks are painted rainbows. and-
Don't give it all away because we have a whole segment of showing pictures and.
Oh, okay, well, I don't have any pictures of the rainbow sidewalks,
Oh, that's too bad.
but then it's just like 2-lane roads and Trump 2024 signs everywhere.
That's fair.
That's awesome.
And
So
it's,
it really
it's
is
the only
the
time I've been
Alabama.
up. It's the only time I've been up north, and people didn't constantly ask me to keep repeating stuff, so they could hear me say things. because everybody there talks weird too.
Like weird like us or weird like
Well,
bastards?
like it's their version of us. So I mean, up there it's
So do they-
we're gonna eat some lobster at the harbor and drink a beer, but that's their
That's
northern
our,
drawl.
So that's our version of us.
Yeah.
Did they have a committee and was like, how can we be like them?
Well, I imagine they
How can
did.
we sound like them?
Look, we got this family of the Lockwoods coming up here in like 20 years.
Yes.
We gotta sound like these guys.
In Maine.
What do we got?
What do we got? So my driveway washed out again.
Imagine that.
Right?
Like
With
just
a
once?
flood.
Just once?
Since the time I fixed it really, really well.
Twice.
It took me like 5 hours to fix it a week ago. And then it
washed
rained
out.
Sunday like crazy.
Yeah,
Brad, I have to say something.
You know, Pat, I wish you would say something.
I
something.
am in awe of you tonight. Can I tell you what?
Is it his fantastically
I
manly
imagine.
beard?
It's his
No,
Coosada hat.
Probably.
Wrong. It is his non-plaid lobster shirt.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, lobsters.
like that.
Hey,
Heck yeah, dude.
for Maine.
Where'd you get
Okay.
that? I want that.
Elise helped me pick it out.
That's
I
a
like
good-
it.
Yeah, it's rocking. It's a little bit big.
That's all right.
It looks
a
good.
little
It'll be
lobsters on it?
Tailored.
Just gain some weight. It'll be good.
I don't feel like that.
I don't know if he can.
don't
I mean,
think you
I played you in a movie one time.
can. I know, right? But you lost weight.
Whoa. See, does anybody know where that is?
With
Probably
the video?
Jeremy Simmons'
I
house.
don't know what video that was on.
It was something we did at Jeremy's house.
We did it.
Was it the one? Was it the same one where I pretended to be your dad?
Probably.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
We did a handful of things. What
You
we,
need to learn how to watch out what you say. Yes.
we did our
My
video,
nostrils just
our interpretation of the glass menagerie.
Yeah. Yeah, because we.
now.
What class was that? Was that English?
It's English or yeah, it's probably English.
Because we did it with that Josh guy.
Me?
No. That
There's
was
other Joshes.
I'm right here.
No, that was
impossible.
That's
I'm
impossible.
talking like I'm not here.
and then we did some stuff we did some videos at my house
Yeah.
Yeah.
where Brad was the mom because he was wearing the graduation gown and he
And I had, like,
unrolled his
hair.
hair so it would be
Oh
long.
my goodness.
Those were unfortunate times.
Yeah.
They really were.
Quite.
How did we live?
You know, I was thinking about that with the car surfing
Yeah.
and
And bottle rockets?
and setting fire
Oh,
to,
yeah. Onto
tennis
everything?
balls
Yeah.
and bicycles. Yeah, I was
If
was
we
thinking
haven't
about
had a
that.
segment dedicated to your dog, we need to do that at some point.
Sam,
Sam.
Yeah,
Who
he was a pretty cool dog.
He was.
Old,
cool.
old explodey mouth.
Yeah.
Exploding mouth.
So, bottle rocket chomp.
Okay, we can tell Sam stories.
I love to tell Sam stories.
I'll
He
find
was
some
such
Sam
a cool
pictures.
dog.
He was a cool dog. He's a big old lanky dog.
Yeah.
I'll find some good pics and we'll do
Dude, you
that.
just sitting over there passing gas? Is that what
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
All right.
It's about that time. The record button has been hit. Of course, it's time.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you guys want to get started with some today in music history?
Let's do it.
Do it.
Okay, so here's the awesome thing. This will be the fourth instance of today in musical history I've done for this episode
Okay.
because we've moved the date several
Right.
times.
Nice.
Today I had some awesome stuff, and I figured out I was copying or doing research on August 29th.
Well,
And
okay.
not
So last
September
month in
20th.
music history.
Yeah. So I
gotcha.
fixed it, and we have a bunch of lame stuff now that's really not that great. The only cool thing that we have here is that the bassist for Soundgarden, Ben Shepherd, it's his birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Ben Shepherd.
Yeah, that's about the only cool thing we got.
I love his bass line on Fell on Black Days because it's not at all what you would expect. You ever heard the bass isolated?
No, I have
It's
not. Do I need to
sick.
go back and listen to it?
So different than what you would expect.
Okay.
I love the 4th of July that bass. I mean, it's just so just
Yep. We can't hum it too
Talk
much.
about drop Q, man.
No.
That was like.
yeah.
C.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Drop
Wow.
C.
Okay,
Drop
so I knew
C.
it was low something.
Yeah.
Dude, we have 2 concurrent viewers. This is amazing.
Jim Croakey died? No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
getting there.
Just
It's not
kidding.
croaky.
I'm just kidding.
Don't give it all away.
I'm just reading stuff, Brad.
Hey, he wrote it on paper.
Don't read ahead, man.
Okay, so today in
Oh, you're adding something.
1979, the year I was born.
What?
Good Lord, I know. All right, at the Palladium in New York City, the Clash bassist Paul Simonon. Simonon, ain't not going to work here anymore.
All right. I
Got
thought it was a
ticked
typo.
off because the crowd wouldn't stand up. He got angry. So he smashed his bass, and somebody snapped a picture of it, and it became the iconic Clash London Calling album cover.
Well, that actually is cool. I was wondering who was it that did that?
Paul Simonon, not Paul Simon. Simonon. The first
Something
name.
That was a Who thing. That's what they used to
Smashing
do.
stuff, yeah. And
I mean,
blowing,
Pete Moon would just
He was just
destroy.
angry.
He was like, I'm just gonna destroy a drum set.
they blow drum sets up and stuff, yeah.
I found out recently that the Who, like Keith Moon, even though he was the drummer, he was not the one that was keeping time.
Who was that?
Pete Townsend was
Oh, yeah?
the timekeeper.
Really?
Because Keith Moon was just
All over the place.
he was just like, I don't know where I'm at.
Complete nut job.
Yeah.
That's kind of like Metallica with
I'm gonna
James
throw something
Hetfield.
out a hotel window.
Isn't James Hetfield the timekeeper for Metallica?
Pretty much.
Is he?
Yeah. Because Lars
Laws.
is terrible.
Oh, he's
Laws.
awful. I've never really liked
Lars, probably personally.
Lies. Yeah,
Lies.
definitely personally.
Yeah. I'm not a fan either.
I saw him in Atlanta in '96.
Careful what you say because he's probably going to catch this later.
Oh yeah, well I know he's
Yeah,
gonna watch
he's-
it.
Right.
He's
It'll
been
have
monitored.
Napster take us down, right?
But
I've been monitoring you guys for a while.
And I don't like how smart aleck you
You need to
are.
learn to watch out what you say.
Oh, bring it full circle. All right, so today, way back in 2020,
Whoa.
Fall Out Boy literally destroyed Weezer in an episode of Celebrity Family Feud.
Hey, how about that? I love falafel feud. I love Family Feud.
Falafel Feud. Food fight.
I need to see that one. I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
That would be
That
interesting.
surprises me because Weezer seems like they're all a bunch of brainiacs.
Well, that's Rivers and his degree and all.
I don't know. Those guys, they don't even write their own songs anymore. They're just like, we're just gonna play Toto by Africa
We're just gonna
exactly the way Toto
re-record.
played it.
That's yeah. We'll re-record and then have Rivers sing it.
Yeah, like no same effects and everything. I was
Yeah.
like, this is.
I thought that was terribly lame. Come on, guys, give it a go.
I mean, I can hit play on a tape recorder and then just sing over it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called karaoke.
Yeah.
I've known bands like that before.
I don't know.
Yeah, and when DK would play live, our performance was always impeccable. It sounded just like the CD.
Flawless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crappy, just like the CD.
Yeah.
All right, so today in 2010, Leonard Skinner, the high school gym teacher after which Leonard Skinner was named, died of Alzheimer's.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, he outlived the band.
he did.
Yes, he did.
Well, the ones that mattered anyway.
And he was laughing.
I mean, he probably didn't remember there at the end anyway.
No.
Yeah.
But if he did remember, he would have laughed. Outlived you.
Suckers.
Is that how he would have done it?
Yes.
What is he, a prospector?
With emphysema, yeah.
Got the black lung.
It's a canary flying around and dies from his breath.
All right, so Pat's already given this away. In 1973, Jim Croce died in a plane crash.
Spoiler
A little bit like
Thanks, Pat,
Leonard
for
Skinner.
that. I'm not surprised now.
And this one got me. Like, oh my gosh. The body of the Byrds guitarist Graham Parsons was stolen by some friends after he overdosed on alcohol and morphine.
As
the
they
day before.
tend to do.
Right, so his friend stole his body, took him out to Joshua Tree, where like a few months before he had, what was it, he'd done peyote with Keith Richards.
Oh, word.
I
Okay.
know that's surprising.
Yeah, go big or go home.
Right. So they took his body out to Joshua Tree, set him on fire, burned him all up, and
Okay.
they claimed that they were just fulfilling his wishes.
Fair enough. Well, that's not bad. I mean, I always said if I didn't die, awesome, then just set me on fire and throw me out of a helicopter.
Because that is awesome.
That is awesome.
exactly.
So, question. I always just thought Joshua Tree was the name of a YouTube app. Good gosh.
It's the name of a tree.
A YouTube album.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
A YouTube album.
It's literally a place.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. As literal as Fall Out Boy destroying Weezer. Yeah.
Literal.
As literal as Jim Croce crashing his plane.
Yeah.
That took a dark turn.
Did you like that slurp?
I did.
So the cops did go after him, and he got sentenced. Like these, or the friends or whatever that burned his body got sentenced, but it was nothing big, like slap on the wrist, go home, brush your teeth, go to bed.
Really?
Wow.
Well, he was already dead.
Yeah.
Just taking out the trash.
Oh no, I see 2032 down there.
20. Oh no, the future.
What happened there?
I don't know. So apparently in 2032, Brad is going to have a baby.
Who put that note in there?
That's amazing.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
like literally give birth,
Yes.
or just have another child.
Right.
Pregnant.
Either way.
Okay.
All right, so before 2032, in 1995, the 10,000 Maniacs frontwoman Natalie Merchant kicked off her solo tour in support of her album Tiger Lily.
Which one? She was
The cute one. Hey, boys.
yeah, the lying naked on the floor or whatever.
I don't remember
That's
that.
Natalie Imbruglia.
Oh,
That's
okay.
in,
Different.
well, she was the cute one,
A
too.
different person.
Yeah, this was like 10 years before that.
Probably the same
I
kind of
think it was the
thing.
same time frame.
No.
Yeah.
No, because we were almost. I think we were seniors in high school or after when that stuff came out.
Imbruglia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know.
It's been a while.
It's all a blur.
This next one's awesome, too. So in 2006, Keith Richards announced he was giving up on drugs
Good.
Because he did them all.
because the quality had gone down so
Yeah.
much.
He was just like, this is boring. I'm not enjoying it.
They don't make them like they used to.
Well, at
Yeah,
least
he
he's
wasn't-
honest.
Wasn't quitting to save his life or anything. It's just the quality's not what it used to
I
be.
mean, he's pretty much preserved.
Yeah,
He'll,
He's been
pickled,
embalmed.
basically.
Yeah.
he'll outlive us all.
Probably. And share. So in the last one here, in 1992, Pearl Jam played a free concert at a park in Seattle. On site, they helped register thousands of fans to vote in the Bill Clinton versus George H.W. Bush election.
Who are they getting registered for?
What do you think? They,
And
yeah,
then in 2032, Brad has a baby.
That's musical history future.
musical history future.
That's what we call that.
That's random.
That is awesome. So we're moving on. I got to get this set up in the camera.
Moving on down.
So we're moving on to some strange news.
Are you streaming this?
Oh yeah,
Can they see this part?
they will be in just a second.
Okay, I didn't know if we were going to get kicked off for showing it.
Yeah, we probably are. I gotta fix it. Hang on. Hold tight.
I don't know. We've gone dark.
We're live screaming.
Hold tight. We got
We're on the live scream.
this.
Oh,
There
the
we
live
go.
scream.
Okay. Okay, Ken. I gotta resize it real quick. Hold on. This stuff is the stuff that I should have worked out beforehand.
This is the stuff we need to pay somebody to do.
Agreed.
Well, Powell's sitting right there doing nothing.
I'll give you $5.
$5.
A lot of dollars.
That's a lot of dollars.
Okay, well then I'll give you $2. Is that better?
You're gonna get smart.
Deal.
You know what?
Yes.
50 cents.
Okay.
50. All right, so check it out. So, human brain organoids.
Oh yeah, I heard about this.
Grown in lab with eyes that respond to light.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Look at this.
They were just like, whoops! They grew eyeballs.
That is the weirdest thing to me.
Oh my
Look,
gosh.
right? It was built out of stem cells. I don't know how they did some magic and then it turned into
Well,
a
they
brain.
just they mashed a bunch of stem cells together, and it was like, oh, I'm
started-
alive.
Started doing that.
So when is God just going to wipe us all off the planet?
Oh, this is like
This is step number one.
Yeah,
That's
this is the
that's
opening.
what I'm wondering. What is he just going to like go all Noah's Ark on us?
No,
Okay,
listen,
I know what I said, but
Listen, no, this is what I think happened when this thing popped up. I think his response was, I think that was it. Like, I'm gonna have to do something about this now.
Jeez.
Dang it, guys! I was watching the game.
Well, it ain't water this time; it's fire. So watch out.
yeah.
I think I'd prefer the water.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh.
No, I mean they're not like intelligent. It's just like
No.
a cluster of neurons and ganglia.
Just wait till one of them speaks.
Right.
No. Radical. Let's see.
Where do you find
But
this?
yeah, I do
stuff?
love that they were just like, whoops.
Yeah. Oops. There's a.
So,
tiny,
what were they
tiny-
trying to do? Were they just doing a "we'll see what happens" kind of thing?
I don't know.
Oh man, I don't remember. Hang on, let me look it up.
No, like
exactly
they
what it
were
was.
working towards something like that.
They're working towards
Yeah.
developing a brain.
It's an eye structure called the optic cup.
That's it.
That's the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But they think that it'll have some benefit to somebody. I don't know.
Somewhere.
You'll grow these all over your body if you get vaccinated.
Now we're
And we're off YouTube.
And now
Dang
we're
it.
off YouTube.
I'm kidding.
We just got flagged.
YouTube. Joshua
But-
Tree is a real place.
But maybe, this will. I mean, going back to the musical history, maybe somehow, some way, this will lead to some kind of an Alzheimer's breakthrough, where they regrow the
maybe.
brain.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That's
And
what
optic cups.
that's what the purpose of that is.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's of any kind of like the stem cell research, is for applications like that.
Okay. I'm just not up on that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think it's just the moral. It's morally questionable, the kind of stuff that goes on with stem cell research.
Well, it's the fact that stem cells have a tendency to be able to turn into any other cell, so that's why they're so coveted in the medical field, because they're like, oh, we can take this, generic cell and turn it into this or this.
Yeah.
And then they just, were poking it in a lab, and it was like, boop. Now I got eyeballs.
That's crazy, man.
I got eyeballs. All right, so I got one more that is just as weird to me, honestly.
Oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah, it's quite.
Oh, I can't wait to see this now.
Is it yummy?
No.
I don't know.
Is this what we're having for dinner?
Yep.
If so, I'm in.
Count me in.
Count me in.
Change the toner.
There we go. There we go. So lab-grown steaks.
Ooh. I just got some Longhorn
yummy.
seasoning in the mail.
Well, they're trying to, like, you got, your, like, Bill Gates and, the people that are trying to run the world and sterilize us all. And all. They're like, we got to get away from meat. Everybody eats soy and synthetic stuff.
I've never heard Bill Gates talk like that.
That's how he talks.
That's actually the prospector that Josh.
That's when he takes his glasses off.
Yeah, that's Willie Gates.
Yeah, Willie.
His alter ego.
Yeah, no, they talked about getting away, because, it's unethical to kill cows,
Eh.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I mean,
We've been doing
if
it
you're
for
top
a long
dog,
time.
Yeah. Well, that's always the funniest thing.
If you don't want us to kill the cows, then the cows need to get smarter.
Well, the cows need to kill us, because that's the funny thing about the people that have that kind of mindset. They believe that we're strictly animals. And sorry, we rule the food chain.
Yeah. Why? I exactly. I always thought it was curious that they look at it's natural selection and evolution and we're all just evolved from animals and stuff.
Right.
It's like and all of the animals have the right to their own pecking order and food chain, but for some reason we're exempt from that.
Right.
It's like we're higher
maybe
on the
because
food
we're
chain.
different.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is we don't go to the Arctic and be like, hey, orcas, don't eat those seals.
Yeah, that's
Just
really
because
unethical.
it's unethical. You don't need to eat that many seals.
Haven't you had enough seal today?
Right. Exactly. Also the whole the whole soy things, like it's actually a fact that there's a lot of prisons that feed their inmates nothing but soy.
Doesn't it decrease testosterone?
Yes, and it makes them it
More
makes them
docile.
less. Yeah, it makes them more docile.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a vegan? They're weak and frail and yellow.
Yellow.
I don't know that I know somebody
You
that's,
just, you, I mean, you
that's
just,
an actual vegan. I've met people that say, "Oh yeah, I'm vegan,"
you turn the air conditioner on and they just fall over.
and they're mostly like on the weekends eating hamburgers. They're not really sold
Is that
out,
like Bear Grylls and
Yeah.
living out in the woods, but like
but not
in
really.
a Sheridan? Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever see a vegan actually eat meat? It's like watching a brand new baby like suck down a bottle, like get the whole body into it. It's like, oh, it's so good.
I've never had that
I
experience.
haven't either, but I don't doubt it.
Let me just tell you, I steak is where it's at, and if it's synthetic and it tastes good, whatever.
Look, man, I got pointy teeth. That's for eating meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these are 3D printed also.
Technology.
Yeah, so it's not grown; it's 3D printed.
It's made.
That's awesome.
Well, I mean, if you consider, some of the potato chips we eat, they're basically styrofoam. So who cares?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, yeah, the processed foods, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all. Yeah.
The GMOs.
That's
That
all right. It still
literally
tastes
stands
good.
for genetically modified organism. So, if you actually said that, if they not abbreviated on any of the products,
Yeah.
and actually spelt it out, genetically modified organism, I don't think people would be very keen on it.
The word organism isn't very appetizing.
No. So it's like you genetically modified it. How?
Yeah, like what are we
And
having
what-
for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Organisms.
Oh, just organisms. Baby, I got a fresh batch of organisms coming up for you.
That sounds spongy.
Yeah.
Get the kids.
Sounds clinical.
You don't need to salt that organism. You know it's already plenty salty.
Tenderizing the organisms. Just grilling some organisms. Sauteing them.
We did say that,
Frying
ladies
them.
and gentlemen,
Wait,
we
how do we
did
get
say
back
that
to
this
that?
was
Making
going
organism
to be very
soup.
tasty. So,
Organism sandwiches. organism, flambe.
I forget that while I'm working on this thing, it's showing up, streaming to YouTube.
Yeah, that's yeah.
yeah.
It's okay.
I just showed
okay.
off our show notes.
Oh, good.
Well, the
Behind the
five,
scenes.
the 5 people already know.
Yep. We're
Check
up to
that
5
out.
now. Ba-bam.
What's like? Have you guys ever? I don't know if anybody's been brave enough to eat the what is it? The Burger King Impossible Whopper or whatever.
I have a good friend of mine that swears it just tastes just like the real deal.
I ate it before. But it has a slight aftertaste of peanut butter.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else. Sorry. I was like, well, yep. Okay.
Peanut brittle?
Gavin just laughed. And so did Powell, apparently.
Well, you know.
It's just, I don't know.
So
There's plenty of cows, and I don't see what the problem is. Just eat meat. Mm-hmm. You live longer.
They're trying to stop that.
what? Living longer?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely.
I'm
They
just
don't want
kidding.
people to live long.
Yeah.
So do we want to move on?
Yeah, man.
Have we sufficiently beat 3D printed meat to death?
We've
Oh,
it's not beating a dead horse.
Oh, the phrasing. That was unintentional.
Can we be off the air right now?
and right into the
Yep.
garden.
Anyway.
Right, sorry,
And
Dad.
we're back from the break.
It's funny because my dad's laughing and my mom's going, what?
Oh, my word.
And yep, Gavin just sent me a text and said, how did you know that you're laughing?
Because you are his son.
Because,
and
yep.
he knows you well.
So did everybody see the new Matrix trailer?
Yes.
What?
Matrix Resurrections, the new Matrix movie that's
Matrix
coming out
4?
in December.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
I've
remember-
never watched past the first
No,
one.
I've never watched movies.
Yeah,
Sure.
I've never
could say
seen.
that.
I've never seen the talkies.
I watch movies. I watch Ninja Turtles, and I watch Back to the Future,
So you've watched 2 movies.
and that's about it.
Those were both
Excellent
old.
choices. If you're
They're
gonna
great,
gonna
but-
die having only seen 2 movies, those would be the
yeah,
two.
those are
Those
good
would be
ones.
the
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of the Marvel movies too.
Okay.
Okay. I don't believe you. But okay.
Wow.
The Matrix. It's my Star
Yes.
Wars.
The Matrix.
I burped
Yeah,
right
they got.
I'm just confused that I'm trying to figure out is it
Is it
a continuation? Is it like a new Matrix? It's like it's kind of like a rehash.
Like the 7th iteration.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I was kind of not clear on.
I do love that
what
Keanu
this
Reeves is like, you know what? I'm just going to be John Wick in everything.
In every movie.
I'm
I've
never
watched.
shaving
Yeah.
this beard or cutting my hair.
It's got Barney though, from How I Met Your
It
Mother.
does, yeah.
Right, Doogie
Is
Howser.
Lawrence Fishburne or whatever?
No.
No,
they,
he's too fat.
Yeah, yes.
Really?
No.
So the guy they
But-
cast, that's another thing. I was like, I don't know how I feel about this because he said that he's playing Morpheus, and it's fine, but I'm just like, it's not.
It ain't
It's not.
Lawrence
It's not Larry
Fishburne.
Fishbone.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be, he's playing a younger version of him.
I don't know.
Which
I'm
would make
cautiously optimistic because I'm just like, okay, this will be cool, but it could just be
Yeah.
nuts. I mean,
Same. But Lawrence Fishburne said he didn't even get.
no, they never even asked.
They
him
never
that.
even contacted him.
That's weird.
It just happened, and he said he would have done it. But I think maybe they didn't. My theory, personally,
Here we
they
go.
didn't ask him. Shut up. They didn't ask him because they know that if they did, he would say yes, and they know then they wouldn't be able to refuse him at that point because they secretly didn't want to because he's too fat.
So it all
Yeah.
goes back to obesity.
Yes.
Okay. Pat,
Should I just leave?
You can't play Morpheus, Pat.
should I just leave?
Too fat.
Thank you. I don't want to play Morpheus.
Oh,
and
my
you're
goodness.
not black enough.
Well,
Sure.
then we're going to need to set your face on fire and put it out with a pitchfork.
No, that's Seal.
That's Seal. I'm sorry, I forgot. Wrong guy.
I am.
Sorry, Seal. We hope you're
Yeah, I'm.
Not watching
I'm
this.
just.
Lars Ulrich is calling him right now. Can you believe what they
Seal,
just said about
did you? Just hear?
And then Michael Clark Duncan from the grave.
What is happening?
Look, I need sleep, y'all. I haven't slept well in the past week or two.
I don't know, dude. This is awesome. Let's keep this rolling.
Keep it rolling.
Yep.
If y'all could see my eyes right now.
Oh, the
I
wait,
can't
what's
see
today?
them.
The 20th.
They read.
In 2 days, the new animated Star Wars stuff, the Star Wars Visions, the manga
Oh,
Star Wars
yeah,
comes out.
yeah.
It
yeah, I
looks
heard
really
about that.
good, man.
I have actually seen it.
It's
any of
9 different Japanese creators telling 9 different individual stories, and it looks really, really good.
Like different animators.
Yeah.
Cool.
But have y'all seen Back to the Future? It's a really good movie. It's got
great.
Marty McFly in it.
What did you watch it all the way through
Doc
number 3?
Brown.
No, number
There's
3.
3 of them?
Number 3 is garbage.
No, it's not.
What?
It's
They're all
garbage.
good, man.
Nope. Even number 2, I'm like, oh, we just did that.
But they
Really-
went to,
really
but they
original
went to
writing.
The future.
Can't believe.
Yeah, and he had 2 ties and he had
Yeah, and one
the
was
invention
clear.
of like FaceTime, so whatever.
And he had his skin like fixed or whatever.
And the upside down dad wasn't the dad. Yeah, all that stuff.
Well, that's because
And he
Crispin
had-
Glover was crazy.
Yeah.
And he had
Agreed,
he had the
yeah.
Nikes that
Man,
Yeah.
those are the second coolest shoes for movies.
What's the first?
The
he set you up for that. by
the
way.
Reebok high tops from that Sigourney Weaver wears in 1986 Aliens.
What?
High top Reebok Velcro like space boots.
Oh yeah.
They're like, I want a pair
that.
so bad, but they're like
Velcro.
$3,000.
Oh my. Oh my.
They actually just probably made it for the.
Well, no, you can.
Was that?
They
was
put them
that
out.
Actually,
They put them out periodically. I can find them online, but they're always like a size 8, or like a 6.5, like little girls sizes.
that's my size.
Yeah, exactly. Josh sizes. But they're my favorite, like, fake shoes ever.
So
I should have gotten it. Spend $3,000 on some shoes.
all right. So are we going to get into Stu's?
After I find this picture of these crazy shoes.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait, can we?
Yeah, see that's
Those are pretty crazy. Those are pretty
nice.
crazy.
totally 80s.
Cool. Those look good.
I want them so bad, man.
Pop them up there.
High top.
Hang on.
It even says Reebok.
Dude, this laptop is burning up.
Struggling.
The surface of the sun.
Tappity, tappity, tappity. There they are. All right, we got it.
Aha.
No.
That
Oh.
that's smart.
Oh no, Stu. They're 10 grand
Oh. Whoa.
on the eBay.
Well, there's
Well,
two
they
different. There's
original.
2 different kinds. There's the high top ones, which are the cool ones that Sigourney Weaver wears, and then there's like not as high top ones that Lance Henriksen wears that you can get, and those are only like $1,500.
Oh. See,
They've only
that's
got
a
one
bargain.
strap,
That's a bargain. Bargain.
but I mean they're definitely the shoes you want to wear if you're gonna duct tape a flamethrower to a machine gun.
It's fair. That's fair.
I'm just saying,
And shoot.
best. They just don't make strong female leads like that anymore.
But have y'all heard of Biff?
Is that the guy from?
He's on Back to the Future.
Oh, that movie.
I did hear about that.
he got idioms wrong for something.
All right,
he
so
did.
let's move on to
Oh, okay.
Stu's greatest adventures.
Yep.
What would make like a tree and
Get
get
outta
out of here?
Good times.
And then you got to fall into some poop.
Yep. Every movie.
And he hates it.
I hate manure.
Oh,
What are you doing in here,
You're a
McFly?
slacker, McFly. Your father was a slacker.
You'll always be a
You'll
slacker.
always be a slacker. And then you got to have Huey Lewis.
Yes.
Don't need money.
Hey, don't be knocking Huey Lewis.
I love Huey Lewis.
We saw him at the Impact. Oh, it was so good.
Did you know who the Christian Huey Lewis was? There was a band, Building 429.
I've heard of them.
And his voice to me always reminds me of Huey Lewis.
Huey Lewis.
Yep.
So what is this building 429 that they named?
Well, it's the 429th building, Josh. Duh.
Where? And what's in it?
Jerusalem is in the building.
Oh.
All of Jerusalem.
Again, I don't believe you.
I'm just saying stuff. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I was
Bottle-
gonna. I
the
was
bottle
gonna.
city
I
of
was gonna
Canada.
go ahead and believe you.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Are you pulling up YouTube
That's
so we
me.
can get kicked off?
Yes.
Well,
he wants to go home.
I kind of broke it.
Oh, no.
No, I think we're still.
broke YouTube?
I think we're still streaming.
Well, good.
Oh, good. We broke the internet. We're like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. So assuming that we are,
Hang on, I'll find out.
yeah.
Oh.
They keep moving stuff around. Gosh.
The most annoying thing in the world is when a website
We are live.
retools everything just to do it. They put all the buttons in a different place, call them different things. Like the presentation software we use here at church, it's called ProPresenter. And there used to be a function where you could edit
It's just
your
Microsoft Paint.
yeah, you could edit your videos, and it was called Media Properties. They renamed it Inspector.
What?
Inspector.
Like Gadget. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
because Media Properties made too much sense.
That's crazy.
So let's call it
Was
Inspector.
that actually the reason?
No, it's just that's what I'm saying. They just some software designer sitting somewhere. I need another check.
Well, it's like when I'm on Cakewalk and I'm just like, what is nudge and groove quantize? That's not even a word.
Yeah. Quantize is all that Snap 2 technology.
Oh, I don't know.
That takes all the life out of music.
I just figured
yeah.
out how to take a track and stretch it or squeeze it. I was like, oh, Control Shift and then move it.
Yeah. You got to get them lined up just
Like
right.
a year later.
Yeah. Yeah. This
You got to zoom in where like you're seeing like one single word on your screen to
Basically.
line it up perfectly.
All right, so everybody bear with me. I got to fix the window capture. Just a second.
I'm bearing with you.
Bear with me.
You know,
Bare
There we are.
necessities.
All right.
Simple bare necessities.
So we're gonna have to,
Strike.
we're gonna move on to we're cut off now, and I can't even check it because I broke
You know,
it.
that would be messed up. Like all that, and then the one thing that does it is
bare necessities.
it's him singing.
Stu's in perfect pitch. Oh, that's it.
My wife wanted to point out that I'm drinking Walmart brand water.
Walmart brand.
Strike.
Strike.
Great value, man.
That's why I wore a logoless shirt.
All right, let's move on to Stu's Adventures.
Yeah, let's
Stu's Great
do.
Adventures.
So we went. Me and Ashley, our 10-year anniversary was in August, and we were like, you know what? Let's do something that doesn't suck.
It's always a good thing to do.
Right. Yeah. So we pawned the children off with my parents. We're like, here, and we went to Acadia National Park in Maine.
So let me ask you this. I know you flew out on 9/11.
Yep.
Were there any extra craziness that happened that
Just
day?
me. I mean, I do love that. It was great that we planned it, not on purpose. That on the 20th anniversary of 9/11,
Yeah.
after we gave Afghanistan back to the Taliban, we were like, you know what? Sounds like a good idea. Let's get on an airplane and fly to Washington D.C.
So there wasn't anything out of the ordinary for flying? Okay.
No, it was flying back was sucked more because it was just longer. But I mean, getting up there, it was. We left flew out of Montgomery at 5:30. No, our flight left at 6. So we got to the airport at 5:30. We landed in D.C. and then we had like 15 minutes to change planes. And luckily, it wasn't like when I landed in Detroit and had to sprint all the way across the entire airport in 10 minutes from Terminal R to Terminal C.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, but they were like, and then we just flew from DC to Bangor, and hung out in Maine. I'm sorry, it's pronounced Bangor.
Yeah, Bangor.
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 Isn't that Thor movie?
No, that's
Yes.
Ragnarok.
Oh, sorry.
No,
Pretty close.
it's Bangor.
Oh, it's Bangor. Yeah, okay, yeah. Thor Banger.
Thor Bangor.
Yo.
So Danielle is mad at me now because you guys got to take a trip for your 10 years, and we're coming up on 15, and we went on a cruise like 14 years ago.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we went to Acadia National Park. Is all right. If my fist is Maine, we were on like the southeast side, and Acadia National Park it's on Mount Desert Island, so it's on its own separate island. There's all these little bays everywhere.
Is this what we're looking at in one of the pictures?
I don't know what you're looking at. Oh, that's Bubble Pond.
Oh,
That's in the park. I'm sorry, that's not Bubble Pond. That's Jordan Pond.
is there a picture I should get?
No, I didn't print off a picture of the map.
Okay.
Everybody knows what the state of Maine looks like. You've seen a map before.
Have you seen Back to the Future, though?
No,
Because I don't know what Maine looks like.
But,
Oh my gosh.
So did y'all camp? Like, in a
we
tent
stayed.
Or?
No, we stayed in a little house, a little 1-bedroom house on the bank of Union River Bay.
Is that it right here?
That's Bubble Pond.
No, that's Jordan Pond. I don't have a picture of the house. Ashley has a picture of the house.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep showing
Jordan
you the
Pond.
same picture.
That's
I was
fine.
gonna
Yeah,
use.
just keep it.
Is that it? How about that?
Yeah, that's in the park.
Is that where the whales are?
Yep. That's where the whales are, in that little pond.
It's the opening is small, but then
Yeah, it gets really big.
It's really
See,
deep.
That's how they get COVID.
So you're getting us kicked off again.
Sorry.
No, but
So
no,
y'all weren't camp,
No,
like
we
tent camping.
No, we had a BRBO, so we had a legit house. I'd get up in the morning and watch lobster fishermen haul up and toss lobsters.
They were all wearing this shirt, right?
How
no, they
appropriate,
were wearing
Brad.
orange.
Did you know that? Did you do
orange
that on
slickers.
purpose?
Did they say anything like fun?
No, they were in the middle of the bay.
Anything?
I watched them through binoculars like a weirdo while I drank my coffee.
You didn't hear them shouting fun things?
No,
How were their shoes?
they were rubber.
Fun. What shoes?
Were their shoes fun?
They were.
Were
Fun.
their shoes fun?
I do have a. Well, no, that's.
I don't have anything to talk about.
But no, so we flew up Saturday, and we stayed there. We went, we did a lot of hiking.
Okay.
We went, you have the national park, Cadillac Mountain, which is the big mountain.
Is that it right there?
I don't know what you're
Yeah,
looking
that's it in the back, the left.
at. No, that's the Bubbles.
Oh.
As Ashley calls it, Dolly Parton
We're
Mountain.
going to get to this one in a minute. You're going to go, yep.
But we just did a lot of hiking, and then we went. There's a town, Bar Harbor, Maine, which is like the real touristy part, and it's like New Orleans, condensed down with a lot of flannel and Subarus.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool.
everything up there smells like Christmas trees
Oh, that's
Dude,
beautiful.
I can
man.
dig that.
because it's all the tree, all the fir trees, and we didn't. I don't think we saw one brick building. None of the buildings are brick. It's all those square cedar shingles or like full on like old school like 1800s wood paneling.
Oh wow,
That's crazy.
Interesting.
And it's all granite up there instead of down here where it's limestone and red clay. So there's just rock everywhere. You just drive down the road and in the front yard just be this giant boulder.
Just pull up the
But
same
also
picture of
we flew into Bangor. We got in the car. We're like, let's go see what Bangor's like. And Ashley had to get her whoopie pies, which are just like, remember those where they take like two chocolate chip cookies and like squeeze them together over like icing.
Yes.
Oh,
That's basically what a whoopie pie
it's
is.
a double doozy.
Yeah, they're not very good. I didn't like them, but it's a.
You
thing.
never had a double doozy from American Cookie?
Yeah, they're
okay.
amazing.
That's pretty much what
How
a
could
whoop.
she
That's
not
pretty
like
much
that?
what. Well, they weren't that good.
Oh, they weren't American Cookie Company good. Okay.
They weren't just
That's
full
fair.
of high fructose
Few
corn
things
syrup.
are.
That's
No,
fair.
I'm
Agreed.
But so we were in downtown Bangor, and then we were just like, you know what? Stephen King lives over here, and so we saw Stephen King's house, and I've got pictures of that.
I need to see that.
And it was the nuttiest thing because it's just a regular neighborhood. Picture the neighborhood that you guys live in, and then on the corner lot is just like a legit like haunted mansion. Like, boom!
See, that's a
too.
lighthouse. Hang on, I'm getting there.
Is that it?
It's the red one.
It's the red one.
Oh, that's Stu. That's not a house.
It's 2631, 2632, 2633, 2634.
All
Yeah,
right.
26, 33 would be like, and 34 would be the,
Oh, wow.
full view of it.
Oh,
Now,
that,
picture that in the middle of your neighborhood
That
because
is-
that's exactly what it was.
just normal houses and then that.
and
wow.
it's this giant Victorian mansion
It's
with
got
wrought iron.
bats on
It
the
is
fence
the
around
haunted
it.
mansion.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
with spiders and dragons built into the
Oh
ironwork.
my.
He's got
that's
this
so
crazy like totem pole in his front yard. That's just
Probably a reference to like one of his books.
Oh,
I'm
I'm-
sure.
or a
or
lot
the-
of the stuff,
the
yeah.
world.
But yeah, it's just in the middle of a neighborhood. It's just right there.
And you can get that close?
Yeah. It's,
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, you just drive. We were literally in the center of Bangor,
that the
Maine,
totem
and I
pole?
took a left. Yeah. I took a left and then another left,
Wow.
and then I just was like, "Oh, stop sign! Hey, it's got to be this house, right?"
Yeah.
You know,
There's
Yeah,
no denying that.
like lightning like strikes behind it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's just right there.
All right. So what's
All right.
next?
And then from there we drove to
Dang it.
Trenton, Maine, which is the Alabama of the North. It's just 2-lane roads, country, and Trump flags everywhere. Like
You are not cooperating.
everywhere.
Oh, I've already seen that.
It's so pretty, man. I love that house.
Yeah, that's pretty rocking. So did you have pictures of the Trump flags?
Well, no, I mean,
Oh, okay.
but I was like, "Woo, America!"
Dude, that house is awesome.
Can we live there?
Hang on, that's what we need to see right now.
Yes, Pat. We can live there.
We all can live there.
We can all live
But
And your little dog.
like all in this area is.
Really?
I know you'll know this, Josh. All the filming locations from Pet Cemetery, like the Micmac burial grounds and stuff. That's all in the Acadia National Park.
Oh, you went.
I mean, it doesn't look the same.
I'm sure.
Obviously,
That's a long time ago.
yeah, but it's all there. And then
So did you get to bring that home?
It's not on the screen,
sometimes
though.
dead is better.
Oh, it's not there yet.
Nope.
We have a delay. Dang it.
What?
This is the picture of you holding the
Oh,
starfish.
oh yeah, no. So that was on
There it is.
Thursday. We just were like, no, let's put some miles on this rental car. We just drove all around. We went to Scudic Point, the Scudic Research Institute, on the other side of the island, which was an old like early 1900s Navy base, Navy barracks and everything. And then now they turned it into a research institute. And the little park ranger lady that was in there was like, I probably shouldn't tell y'all about this, but you should go check this out. I mean, she didn't sound like that because she's not from the South.
Yeah, and she certainly
But
didn't
I-
say y'all.
Yeah, well, actually, a lady driving the bus did say y'all, and I was like, "Where are you from, saying y'all like that?" Maryland. I was like, "I didn't count."
That ain't south.
But yeah, so she drew us this little map, and she was like, "Go to this place, and then go over here, and then there's tidal pools, and you'll see starfish." And what it is, if you guys have been to the beach, high tide and low tide, it's like 6-8 feet difference. Here, it's like 35 feet. When high tide's up, the water would be all the way up close to the house, and there would be this rock sticking out of the water about this far. And then low tide would come out, and it's this giant 8-foot boulder.
Oh, wow.
I mean, just whoa. And so there's low tide is like 10 to like 9 or 10 to like 5, 6 in the afternoon. And so all these tidal pools are made where stuff gets just stuck. And so we went over, we just found all these starfish. We're just like, oh, we'll save you little starfishes. We're just taking them and throwing them back in the water. And then the picture of that one that I got was apparently their leader, Big Frank.
Really?
I like to
Big
call him.
Frank.
He was massive.
The other ones were tiny.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We found one with four legs, one with 4.5 legs.
Yeah, they can lose one and grow it back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought they were regenerative.
Yeah, echinoderms. Yeah.
Regenerative.
They when they
help
eat, they expel their entire stomach from themselves, and
Yeah.
Suck their food
Yeah,
in.
it's weird.
Have you tried that?
I did, but it's not good
have
for
you
me.
seen him? Yeah,
It's not good for me.
but
I like to taste things. That's probably the reason I'm fat.
I was gonna say
their underside is each one of their legs has about 700 little feet on it, and so they're just it's pretty neat.
Did you wiggle around? when you were
Yeah,
holding
they're
it?
real slow, but they're just like, oh no.
Don't
never gonna
get
catch
me.
me.
You
As
never
you're
gonna
peeling
get
them
me.
off a dry rock and
do
then
something else.
chunking them into the water. I mean, there's probably 30 of them just right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty neat. We got a lot of.
I don't know that I've ever seen a starfish that's.
I
living.
dissected one
was it yummy?
for fun. No, it's,
You don't eat
it was
them
in
for
college.
fuzzies.
I dissected a giant grasshopper.
I know that.
Really?
And it's just, I mean, they're pumped full of preservatives from Carolina Biological. So you cut them open, it's just like, oh, it's pulled pork.
That's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Did they 3D print it though?
No. I dissected a dogfish one time.
Coming soon.
A dogfish.
Yeah, it's a shark. Small shark, but so we did that.
Why do they call it a dogfish?
Yeah, we hiked. We went up to the top of Cadillac Mountain, watched the sunset. We had a really good spot at our house, a little swing right outside, and it looks across the bay, and there's just like a little lonely mountain. Yeah. And the sun would just set right behind it every night. Well, that's nice.
Was that it?
There's a delay, Brad. Your joke isn't
Yeah,
funny.
but it's still the
Well, no,
same.
I'm
You're just gonna show them the lake again?
Yeah.
Is it this water?
It's never going to come up.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It's
Nope, it's
what's
still
wrong
the
with
lake.
Okay.
We went and saw a lumberjack show while we were there.
That sounds awesome.
Yep.
What do they do in a lumberjack?
They do all the
Do
stuff
they
that you
fight
would watch.
with axes?
Well, no.
We wish.
No, this was a very inclusive lumberjack show because it was lumberjacks and lumberjills. But so they do this thing. The first thing they do is it's this giant piece of cedar and it's stuck in these metal straps, and they stand on top of it with their their speed axe. It's like an $800 axe, they said, from like
Jeez.
Australia, and they're like chop, 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 and they have to cut it completely in half. And then they did speed climbing, where they put on the hobnail boots
Yeah.
and they climb up it's a big cedar tree. But I mean, it's perfectly straight. Two of them. I think she said they were from Canada, 45 feet high and buried 10 feet in the ground. And they just climb all, wrap rope around.
Yeah.
And then axe throwing, and then a log
I
roll.
could do that.
And the lady that was running it, she was on like some of those like realities, like the Axemen, like those reality shows. She's a professional. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. They had these big chainsaws with like giant like Flowmaster exhausts on.
Oh my god.
So, whoa!
That's awesome,
It was
dude.
rad.
I would like to see one
Yeah,
of
it was
those
pretty
one
neat.
day. I've watched them on TV before,
But yeah, that's what we watched. Yeah, there's a girl and a guy racing each other and chopping stuff in half.
how did she do? Did she keep up with them?
She lost the first one because the one where they have to stand on top because
Yeah.
there was like a giant knot she couldn't cut
Oh
around.
no.
And then she lost the speed climbing because she's a woman, so he's clearly stronger and faster. But then she won the axe throwing and the log roll.
Sexist, too.
I know.
It's also anatomy, but
I know.
Science.
I'm just sitting here silent.
it's also science.
But it was a lot of fun. We had a good time with that. And then we had lobster rolls, which
How does that come? I want to hear more about that.
it is
They look like
it's a
this.
po' boy
Yeah?
with lobster meat in it, and it's way too expensive.
Huh.
It's one of those things you buy and you're like, I spent $23 on that.
No, it tastes good.
Two
But
sandwiches, $75.
Oh my
Good
goodness
night.
gracious.
And
How
it
big were they? What?
Not big enough.
not big enough.
No. That's terrible.
Now, we did not
nothing's-
actually wanted. She really wanted to eat like a lobster because she's like, I've never had a lobster. I was like, it's too much work for too little meat.
Yeah.
And while we were eating our lobster rolls, our $30 lobster rolls. Oh,
That's crazy.
it's insane, man. I looked over and there's a guy and his wife are eating lobster, and I swear he's got like these little tweezers and he's like pulling out little things. I mean, I'm like, why? Why
No,
would you do
just,
that?
Just give me a burger. You
Yeah.
guys go back to your lobster. I'll take a burger.
But so yeah, lobster is everywhere up there, obviously, because it's Maine. Blueberry ice cream, which is a big thing because they have blueberries are real prevalent up there. They just so we had some homemade blueberry soft serve. It was really good. I had a beer called Gigantic Dad Pants.
yeah, that's like the best sounding beer ever.
Well, it was from Fogtown Brewery,
Mr. Orange.
which is it's one of the breweries over there. And what the cool thing about them is they'll
comment
just
from Mr.
brew random
Orange.
things and then never brew them again. They're just like oh, Jimmy
One
tripped and
horse-sized duck.
knocked these hops into these oats and
I
it
think
made
it's a legitimate
this.
question.
I just answered it.
I think we need to discuss this. All right, so we had a question that was sent to us from Mr. Orange. If you had to choose, would you rather have a fight with 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I would take the one horse-sized duck.
I don't know, man.
Have you guys ever been to a park and been chased by
Exactly.
a goose?
Ducks
I do not
are
want to come across
savage.
a horse-sized duck.
Yeah, ducks and swans and geese, they
Stop
are
looking at me,
merciless.
swan.
They'll eat your face.
Yes, they will.
They're so mean.
They're very, very mean.
All right, so he has an answer. What's our official answer?
I would say definitely.
100.
I kill it with fire.
Yeah.
I say
Okay.
we take
First
off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
100
Some way to be sure.
duck-sized horses.
And please, Mr. Orange, feel free to ask more questions.
I don't know, duck-sized horses. That just sounds cute.
Fire. That does sound cute.
I think I did see a video recently of the world's smallest horse, and it's just like a horse that's like this big.
That's almost duck-sized.
It is almost duck-sized. It's like swan-sized.
Yeah, at least.
I'd fight it.
Yeah.
I said keep them coming.
Oh, and then the other thing they have up there that's really popular is popovers. Imagine a pastry.
Korean.
Imagine a pastry without the sweet filling, just the flaky bread,
Dude.
and then you have to put your own jam on it.
Okay.
It's jam. They don't have jelly up there. It's all jam.
Oh, that's cool.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jam is more like preserves. It's got like.
Oh, so then you call it preserves.
Well, no, it's
No, it's jam, Josh.
There's a jelly that's basically, it's jelly. It's all it is.
It's
And
gelatin.
then
That's all it is.
that's all it
That's
is.
it.
There's no bits of fruit in it or
Hey,
anything
look.
like that.
That's all it is.
But Preserve,
goodness.
and then if it's preserves, it's called preserves because it has those things in it.
To
Because
preserve.
it's preserving, yes.
Yeah. So jelly and jam
Good job. Good job.
are the same freaking thing.
Nope.
Agreed!
Nope. Nope.
Sorry.
Look, I'm gonna drink my Walmart water
Sorry.
and fight my horse-sized dog.
Oh, what do you think?
Horse.
And then we were playing a game while we were driving around called Count the Subarus, and we lost count. There's so many Subarus up there.
Subarus.
Like, if I'm being overly generous, 1 in 4 cars is a Subaru. It's
What-
more like
why
every
is
other
that?
car is a Subaru.
Isn't
That's pretty crazy.
Why is that?
I don't know. I assume it's like a status symbol, like Z71s with Flowmasters down here.
But Subarus, they're
to
ordinary
give the titles.
vehicles, are they?
Yeah,
not?
just
I
like
mean,
Subaru Outbacks and Foresters. I think it's because
That's that
of the
comment
all-wheel
on it.
drive.
Oh.
I imagine that's probably got something to do with it.
Perhaps. What happened?
I think I laughed at that. Wasn't that funny? But it's pretty funny.
It was funny.
It is
But
funny.
we're just driving down the road. I'm just like, Subaru, 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 Subaru.
We forgot.
Subaru.
We forgot to name the title of the segment, though.
Call it Subaru!
See, we have
Stubaroo!
We have choices, though. We have choices.
We have choices.
Before we move on, we have choices.
Okay.
The first one is we call it Lockwoods in Maine.
There we go.
Which that's kind of
Lockwoods in Maine.
We could probably make that happen. Let's see. The next one was Stuliver's Travels.
Yep.
Maine edition. Because you'll probably go somewhere else at some point later.
My eyes hurt. Can't read that.
Main edition.
The Maine edition.
Main event.
Oh,
We'll call it the main
man.
event.
The
The main event.
That,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna edit that real quick.
The main event.
The
I like it.
main event. All right, and then the last one is Traveling with Sandro.
Oh, yeah.
In Maine, you don't get crabs, you get lobster.
You get lobster. That's it. That's the one right there, baby.
So I have another question for Mr. Orange.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He said, would you rather lose the ability to speak or the ability to hear?
The ability to hear.
Oh, yeah.
Because
I don't like
then
listening to anybody
I can't
anyway.
hear anybody else speak.
Yeah, and besides, there's a plus. Then you can talk like this, and
You can grease yourself
and-
up
and
and,
you
never
wouldn't
get
get in-
caught.
you wouldn't get in trouble
in
for
Mort's
it.
Pharmacy.
you wouldn't get in trouble for it.
You
So-
can tell.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
You can tell folks to go do something else.
Yeah, you can go do don't you know?
I would rather lose my ability to hear.
Hey, hey, in the wind.
Okay.
I guess I'm pretty close to that anyway. I'm so deaf.
And then the last thing that we did was we were going to go whale watching because I was like, that sounds fun.
I was so disappointed for you, man.
We booked it for Sunday. We got there on Saturday. We had the whale watch trip booked for Sunday because we were like, well, if they cancel it, we have the whole week. And they canceled it every single day. And then Friday, they were like, it's the best day we've ever seen for whale watching. And you get 20 miles offshore, and it's just fog, like ghost pirate ship fog. And we didn't see anything. And I got
Oh, my
so
goodness.
sunburned.
In the fog?
Yeah,
That
man.
ain't fair.
Just reflected and refracted all that.
Yeah, I was on a big giant catamaran.
That ain't even fair.
That's not a real word.
You're not real, man.
You're not even a real person. Sorry.
But I did meet this guy while we were on the boat not watching whales, a retired dairy farmer from outside of New York City. And he was like, so what's Alabama known for? And I was like,
Actually, dairy farms.
well, we call our governor Meemaw.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned tornadoes and hurricanes, and he was like, oh, no, I don't want to know that.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
come
happens.
on. We have the worst
It's-
politics in the nation.
We have a governor named Meemaw. That's all I said.
Yeah. And the last one was the Crypt Keeper. You can't make this stuff
We do
up,
have some very corrupt politics
Right.
in the state.
right?
It's pretty bad.
You know who is a
Let's
really
talk about that
corrupt
some more.
politician? Biff.
The guy from...
He was.
From Back to the Future
That's
2.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
From Back to the Future 2. He was really
He
in
was really
politics.
corrupt, yeah.
You talking about old Biff?
Yeah, old Bill.
Old-
They went back in
Biff,
time
yeah.
and gave young Biff the sports almanac?
Yep.
Yeah.
No. Before, like, the
The new old Biff.
The new old Biff.
New old Biff.
When he was running the casino and he was
Oh,
deep
yeah,
into
yeah,
politics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah,
So,
they wanted Lorraine to have these things.
the worst Biff, I like to call him. Murder Biff.
Butthead. Yeah.
Murder Biff.
Yeah. We have another one. This guy's active.
I like this. This is
Yeah.
fun. Let's just do this. Just answer these ridiculous questions.
What is it? Can you say it?
Oh, no.
What do you call a woman with both legs the same length?
Sherry.
Do we want to know?
I think
I answered. He sent a question and said, "What do you call a woman
Josh.
with one leg longer than the other?" And I said, "Sheila." I don't know.
his answer was Eileen.
That's funny.
Yes, Eileen.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So what do you call a woman with both legs?
Come on, Mr. Orange.
I stand straight.
I stanza.
Normal.
There we go. Normal.
That's not PC.
Norma.
Normal. There you go.
Norma.
We'll go with
Bam.
Norma Jane.
Norma. We'll find out in a minute. We'll let you guys know.
Mr. Orange. Orange.
Mr. F.
And then we had some Moxie soda while we were up there, which is so gross.
It's not that great. We bought some
awful.
from Cracker Barrel. It was not that great.
It's like if you had black licorice and you just like melted it and completely liquefied it
No lean.
and then drank it. It's not good.
Oh, doesn't sound good.
I don't know. This is awesome.
We have another comment.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Well, the answer to the last one was no lean.
No,
It's not
Powell, are you
Lur-
over there being
Lurleen?
Mr. Orange? No.
Lurleen.
And then Gloria Miller makes the comment that you can get just as drunk on water as you can on land.
Yep, that's true.
That was Mr. Haney from Green Acres.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Good
That's the
comment.
place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I
Gloria,
hear.
I just want to tell you that's a wonderful name. That's actually my mother-in-law's name. So,
It is. True story.
what's your middle name? Her middle name is Clementine.
All right.
Clementine.
So
I'm just trying to see how responsive they are. That's all I'm doing.
right.
They're not paying attention.
They are now.
No, I got you.
No.
All right. So was there more you wanted to cover for?
No, the weather was incredible.
Traveling with Sandro?
I think the hottest it got was like 72. And
Oh, that's awesome.
The humidity might have been double digits. I mean, it was really nice. Like
That's awesome.
we were flying back and we flew from Bangor to Charlotte, and then from Charlotte to Montgomery. We got off the plane in Charlotte, and I just went, "Oh no!" And the humidity just punched me in the face.
That's what you should have told that guy that was asking, what Alabama's known for. Humidity and
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the giant mosquito.
And love bugs.
Yeah, the love bugs. They always come around.
You guys
this
have
time.
crane flies really bad in the spring?
I don't even know what that is.
Mosquito hawks?
Oh, yeah.
Man, I could crack open a door and 400 of them come in.
Yeah, I put a new light on our back porch that really draws the bugs to it and away from our door.
I gotcha.
Because it was every time we'd open the door, just like you say, just
Yep.
what is it now, Brad?
I'm glad they exist though, because they kill mosquitoes.
Gloria's middle name is Valentina.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Gloria Valentina.
That's a cool. That sounds like somebody that you wouldn't want to mess with, like
Sounds like she's probably killed somebody.
yeah,
It's like she would say, "I ain't the woman to mess with."
Gloria Valentina.
Sounds like she keeps
Remember
a
that.
switchblade in her pocket
Remember
at
that.
all
Remember that.
times.
Hey, we love you, Gloria Valentina
Yeah,
Miller.
please don't murder us.
Yes.
Please don't murder us.
Don't get your friends on us.
For real.
All right. So do we want to
For
move
reals.
on from?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have
Super
anything else to
travels.
really contribute.
Okay.
There's lobster buoys everywhere. I did find out that when you get your lobstering license, you register.
That sounds like a joke.
Right, you register the design of your buoy, and you can have up to 800. And
You can own 800 pet lobsters?
no, you can have 800 traps.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Jeez.
Which, yeah, they're everywhere. We were on that giant catamaran going out. I was like, how are we not running over everybody's buoys right now?
That's crazy.
Sorry, what?
Buoys.
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 Josh.
I'm sorry. It's,
Yep.
anyway,
Good times.
Holy moly. Can we just destroy our old song now?
Yep. Let's do that.
do it.
So we're gonna close it up. Close us
without
out.
further ado, here's a crappy song.
Here's some garbage.
All right. So we're gonna listen to a song again that we wrote back in.
no.
Help me out. 96, 97?
Sure.
Oh, man.
Probably
Something
96.
like that.
Okay, so
Now, we would have written this in 95.
here's
my
a
goodness.
question that I need all of your brain power on to really try and remember.
Okay.
Don't just throw out a random answer. What is it truly? Which song was recorded more? This or Empty Heart?
Oh, Empty Heart, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sure?
Yeah, Empty
Yep.
Heart, I think, yeah.
Yep, because we only recorded this like twice.
Yeah.
Empty Heart got that I remember.
Yeah, there's at least 3 or 4 Empty Heart recordings.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
There's at least 3 of this.
Is there?
Really?
There's Dave, there's this, and then
Did we
there's...
record it again at Rip Me Off Studios?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Did
don't
we?
remember.
I don't think I ever heard the finished stuff from Rip Me Off Studios.
You talking about over there in Lakewood?
Yeah.
Was it Lakewood?
Yeah, Lakewood.
Yeah.
I just remember standing in that sanctuary all by myself next to that half stack with a microphone up next to it going, plop, 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 plop. Did you get it? That's
It's good, Stu.
It was not good.
This is that
You said
recording,
this
right?
was good.
No, this is Jim Marr.
Oh, this is Jim Marr.
So it's
Okay.
even
Zero
worse.
returns, yeah.
The quality is not what it should be.
No. However,
Considering the equipment that he had, yeah. In that studio.
I think it's mostly that we're terrible.
He had some really it was
Oh,
just,
it's definitely
it was just,
that.
We were just so bad that even like with top of the line equipment, it was garbage.
yeah.
So you guys are in for
It's so bad it won't even play.
No, we'll play it. We were going to finish beating it up first.
Oh yeah, it's
so bad.
Okay,
it's
so
such a ripoff.
I was going to say it's
Yes.
the perfect mixture of Smells Like Teen Spirit and Heart Shaped Box.
It's pretty much like
Okay.
the first part is pretty
Oh,
much
yeah.
it's pretty much the chord progression from Smells Like Teen Spirit. I think it's backwards or it's inverted.
Yeah.
So instead of like 1-1-4-4, it's like 1-4-4-1 or something like that.
And the chorus is literally Heart Shaped Box.
It-
And the audience is like, oh yes, of course.
Ah, yes, of course. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right.
The Nashville Number System by Stu.
What do you
I
do?
like that. It sounds good.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It sounds like nothing.
We actually get taken down because they think it's a Nirvana song.
Did I ruin the tempo with this one as well? Probably.
This is the version where Dave made me play the like version right here on the verse.
A lot of work.
Yeah, this is Brad. That's the funny thing about Brad is what does it say?
Again, he was a crappy song.
Hold on. Now, 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 now.
I can remember writing this. I can remember sitting
It was in my bedroom at my parents' house.
This was the most rock and roll part of the song ever.
on Red Ibanez.
That thing's so different. I really, really tried to.
Get up on the mic.
Can you hear me when I'm talking?
That's right. I forget you have a crappy song. What was I saying? Oh, I'm just saying that I sang a lot different.
Yeah.
Really tell I was trying to do it like French.
Oh, yeah. Totally different.
I can't even sing that well.
I will say probably the best thing about these old recordings is Brad's harmonies. Are pretty good.
Yeah, you spot on.
They're pretty good.
Oh, come on. We did better than my harmony.
I mean, it is.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I was listening to some of these and I was like, ooh, that guitar work is sloppy and bad.
The drums were impeccable. If you like variable time
If you like going from 120 to 180 to 90 to 4, or just a constant ramping up.
Oh,
I
get me.
also like
The whammy bar right here is my favorite. Wow, wow, wow.
Oh yeah, from the Jazz Master.
I also like the crunch on the guitar.
It's pretty good. Very, it's very tin can in a trash bag.
Yeah.
Did get in a trash bag.
Oh,
But
this
at least
is
it sound
epic
like
right
you're
here.
shaving like that one recording.
I'm not going to mention who because they're back in the picture, huh? Sure. Thank you for stopping me. Listen to Brad right here at the end. It was good. No, wait. Hold on, here we go.
It's so bad.
Stu can't even listen to himself.
I've been playing guitar for like 8 years.
Hit that lick from
Silverchair.
No, it's not Silverchair. That's a Leonard Skinner. Okay.
All the bands they're not Brian. I'm not with
Look, and I love it. You just gave up on it. I'm going back to progression.
You sent it to me, and I was like, oh man, I wish I'd never asked him for this because it's really bad. And so I've been trying to refigure them all out so I can be like, I can record these so they don't suck.
Well, now hold on. That was a remarkable ending for us in that we didn't do some punk rock thing at the end.
I like your quotes on that too.
Yeah.
That's,
Look, if we're really messy and crappy at the end, it's punk rock.
it's pretty good, I guess.
We can't just ring out a chord.
Yeah. So
Oh, we got more comments.
I don't know. I was listening to this stuff and I just don't like it. I was like, man. I was listening. I told my dad. He was like, yeah, you guys are really bad. We put up with a lot of crap.
yeah.
I was like, we were really bad, weren't we, man? We thought we were so awesome, but it was so bad.
No, we were great. What is that, Brad?
I liked it.
Mr. Orange's comments. We can't read that one.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, there are a lot.
I'm looking at it 25 years in the future. So I have 25 years of experience, and I'm just like, oh, this is like, I could literally just like fall onto a guitar now, and it would sound better than that.
Just push it down some stairs.
Yeah, I could push Josh onto a guitar, and it would sound better.
That's
Actually,
probably
sound-
happening.
Or Josh would just
Actually,
drop a guitar, and it would sound better.
That's happening. I know
That would
that's
sound
happening.
great. Actually.
Well, this has been a fun return to the episodes of DK Talk Radio.
It's been a very low energy episode. I feel.
I'm telling you, bro, I'm just like struggling. I'm not sleeping well at all.
Really?
I guess I'm still on main time.
Have you tried melatonin?
I'm a ginger.
I'm a gin. What does that have to do with melatonin?
Oh, that's melon. My bad.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
creatine. That's totally different.
Have you tried keratin?
Have you tried carrots?
I have not.
They're good for your eyes.
I do.
So you can watch more Back to the Future.
Well, that's true. That's true. I just I need some keratin in my life or something.
Yeah.
Need some caffeine.
Yeah, dude. Let's go eat.
Bite your nails.
Well, guys, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Let's see. Mr. Orange, Gloria, April, Gavin. Gavin, you probably got your mama there with you, I hope.
No, he's just surfing the internet.
He's like, nah, I figured out your password, Daddy.
Thanks, you guys, for
It was
hanging out
1, 2,
with
3,
us.
4, 5.
Surprise.
I sent your bank account information to this nice man on the internet.
He's a Nigerian prince.
Nigerian prince. He's gonna make us
We're gonna be rich.
Take care.